Do you want to open your papers on 2017? And in 2017, I have it written here, it says, A, B, and C are the 3 points on the circle. Find the equation of the circle. So I want to find the equation of this circle. Would you like to do that now as an example? Because 0, 0, 6.50 and 10.7. Let me show you quickly what's happening, and then I'll let you do this. So just bear with me for a second. 0, 0, 6.50 and 10.7. These are points on the circle, right? So 0, 0, 6.50 and 10.7 are points on the circle. This isn't a diameter, it might look like. So what will my circle look like? Circle will be that way someplace, yes? Something like so would make them a circle. All right, so we're getting something like a circular shape going on there. Good. So this isn't a diameter. So I've no way of finding the center and the radius. So I form equations. 3 points, 3 equations. You go and do this now, and you'll see that these equations solve very, very quickly, so they do. I'll start making my equations here, and then you keep going for a minute. And when I need your full attention, I'll get it. So 0, 0 gives me C to be 0. So that helps me solve it very, very quickly. Okay, so if you just give me your attention for a moment. So I knew 0, 0 was on the circle. 0, 0, 0, 0, C was 0. I knew 6.5 was on the circle, so I started filling in there. The Y is 0, the Y is 0, C is 0 from above, so I could get G. And now I know then that 10.7 is an element of x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. 10 squared is 100, and 7 squared is 49, and 2gx and 20g and 14f, and I know c is 0 is equal to 0. So at this stage I also know g, so minus 3.25 by 20 minus 3.25 times 20 is equal to minus 65. So I have 149 minus 65, that's the 20g, plus 14f is equal to 0. So f is equal to 84. f is minus 84 over 14 divided by 14 will give me 6. So therefore the equation of this circle is x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, which is x squared plus y squared. Now twice g is minus 6.5 and twice f, 12y plus 0 is equal to 0. Now that minus 6.5 wouldn't be normally left as a minus 6.5. Then what would happen is that we would multiply across. Minus 6, thank you Henry, it's minus 6. So that's 6.5, we'd multiply by 2. So 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 13x minus 24y is equal to 0. All right, so there is an example of a question with the equations. So looking back at that there, like this was the A part of the question. 12 minutes altogether for this question. So see how they shortened the equations, how they solved a little bit quicker. All right, so that is the first part where you have to form it. It says find BCA in degrees to 2 decimal places. All right, so BCA in degrees to 2 decimal places. That was the A, that was the B, and that was the C. B, C, A. I'm asked to find that angle there, we call it theta. Well, you won't find theta with anything you know from the circle, right? But you can find theta with what you know for the line. And the line and the circle are mixed up together a lot. And that angle there, theta, is the angle between two straight lines. And that formula is tan theta is equal to plus or minus m1 minus m2 all over 1 plus m1 m2. But you need to find that slope and that slope. This could also be done by trigonometry, but it would be harder that way. So if you do this one now, angle between, you need to get the slope of both lines. You have 2 points. See, can you get the angle? And I'll take a break and I'll answer any of your questions now. So if you do this one for me, okay, off you go. The slope of ATC is minus y1 over x2 minus x1, where x1 is equal to y1 is equal to x2 is equal to and y2 to AC 0, 0 and 10, 7. It's equal to 7 minus 0 over 10 minus 0, which is 7/10. Slope of the other line, BC, is equal to rise over run, which is equal to the run is 3 point. The rise is 7. The run is 3.5, which is 2. So therefore tan theta is equal to plus or minus m1 is equal to 7/10 and m2 is equal to 2. Plus or minus 7/10 minus 2 all over 1 plus 7/10 times 2. That's equal to plus or minus minus 13 over 10 all over 1 plus 14 over 10. That's equal to plus or minus minus 13 over 10. That's 24 over 10 by 10 over 24. which is plus or minus 13 over 24. Let me put that into a decimal. Now, would you mind telling me if I have that right? 13 divided by 24. You probably just went 6. Inverse of 0.5416. So I get the tan inverse of that is equal to 28.44 degrees. Correct to 2 decimal places. That angle, all right, that's the answer to that. Now, if you remember, that's the first time I saw the angle between 2 straight lines come up in the papers, even though we did them all. And also, in addition to that, it could have been done using trigonometry, but that isn't what it would have been intended, but it would have given you full marks.